Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Airport CEO. We have finally started getting some medium flights to come in through here quite nicely, and I think that's going pretty well. I can clearly see we're going to have a little bit of a traffic problem over here just because kind of at the moment all of our baggage is coming in this way. I think that's a big part of our concern. But if we can do a little bit better with that, if we can build a better baggage handling facility, and I'm thinking underneath all of these stands, then I think that will help us out a fair bit. But in the meantime, let's speed things up a little bit and try and get a little bit more money coming our way. At the moment, our funding is not looking very good. So that is a bit of a challenge, for us. Sorry, to deal with that. Okay, so let's see. So money is the problem. The rest is kind of working. There's been some comments suggesting that we should close some of these stores a little bit, enclose them a little bit with walls and things like that. I'm not a big fan of enclosing them. Airports tend to be pretty open, at least the big ones are. So we'll leave it as is for now. We don't need to up our capacity over here, I think, with the security. They get a little bit of queuing, but it's not too bad. They get through here pretty quickly, get out to their planes. I mean, obviously, when we get the big planes, that'll become much more of a problem. So what is actually kind of happening at the moment? We are, I think, doing a decent job in terms of getting all of this going. But what I would like us to do, just double check here and see that we've got, so since we started the load, it seems like they just clear out everything that used to be there. But now it seems like this is filling up pretty nicely actually. Go into Sunday. Yeah, Sunday is looking pretty good actually. So that's good. That is definitely very good. I want to potentially start planning out our new baggage handling facility. I mean, even with this facility over here, it's working without much of a problem. Let's quickly continue to see what's going on with our vehicles. Vehicles seems to be pretty good. Maybe a shortage of an Airside shuttle bus every now and again. Ooh, now there's two. So potentially we could be looking at maybe adding another one at least of those guys. Baggage trucks now. Ooh, now there's some fuel trucks also. Ooh, now we're up to 3 over here. Yeah, so definitely some more airport shuttles. What's going on with the staff though? Ramp agents, really? Okay, well, so a few more ramp agents, a few more airside shuttles. Service cars don't have, ramp agents. So let's get the ramp agents first. Hire by ramp agent. They're all in the green, so we'll get like 4 of them. Hopefully that should do the trick. We'll grab a couple of airside shuttle buses over here. Maybe 2 of them should get us there. In terms of our funding, last hour was again pretty good. As long as we can keep those numbers up pretty high, we should be okay. Staff is still ramp agents. I don't quite get why it's still that bad, but we can do another round of ramp agents, certainly. Baggage trucks, really? Now we've got baggage trucks? Well, we didn't really see a full-on schedule, so maybe what we need to do is in fact add a few more vehicles. So we can definitely do with another pushback, and yeah, maybe a couple more service cars and baggage trucks as well. So let's try and pick those up. We are making money. That number is going up. So let's grab pushback trucks. We're just using the small ones. So let's just get one more of them. Baggage trucks is something that I would like to do, but let's get the cheaper ones so that they're not that expensive hourly, you know. So grab a couple more of them, and we'll grab a couple more service cars also. And I think that should hopefully tie us over a little bit more in terms of those vehicles. Now everything is just fine. It's just equalized. That's pretty good. Ooh, what was this? The last hour was pretty bad. Kind of wondering whether that was some of the vehicles that I bought or something like that. Or it might have been a fill up over here. I think that might have been what happened. Filled up one of these facilities. We should still also have these guys around. Yeah, both of them are full. So that's probably going to be fine. Ooh, there's a lot of traffic hanging out over here. One of the things we could consider actually is linking these up. I think that's going to be a good idea. But I don't necessarily want these small guys to land over here. They can use that. Maybe what we'll do is let's, for the time being, get them linked up over here, and so that they can we can at least, because there's a lot of demand over here now. So what can we actually switch on over here? We can bring in the small guys, because really the medium's not actually giving that. We're not using it properly. Okay, let's do that. Let's continue this operation here. Taxiway, just gonna general regular taxiway, which is this one over here. We'll tie that in. Ooh, I need to remember to simulate the construction. That's the F10 button, by the way. And what I'll do is I'll clean those out and put some taxiway over there. There we go. And what we can do is we can go ahead and connect these up like so. So now you can actually get out of there. And what I'm wondering about, oh, well, we won't use it yet because it's not open up for business yet. I'm pausing the game just for a second while we quickly fill the rest of this out, like so, and probably like up around like that way, and that's going to be sufficient, I think, for dealing with it. What I was wondering is if we can block this as one-way operation that way. If we can block this as a one-way, and I'm thinking, will that actually work? Is the game intelligent enough to say that, well, this is going to be a one-way? Ooh, what is this? This is, oh my goodness. Must be placed on a built taxiway arrival. So this is departure only. Oh man, look at that. I think that's exactly what we had going. And now what we can do is we can effectively say small only. Look at that. I like it. Small and medium, small and large. Oh, that's awesome. I do like it. So this is going to be small only for departure. And then what I'll do, I love it. So there's a little bit of extra built-in stuff over here. So then I can come in over here and I can say, well, allow for the small guys to also make use of this. And then hopefully that means that now the small planes can head off into that direction to go and departure only. We'll see what happens. That's a medium. That is a medium, I believe. Money is coming back. Money is coming back up. So I think we're managing this quite well. I think the next thing for me to do, ooh, what's going on over here? I need to work on this thing a little bit. Something here is not quite right, and we have these guys probably in a bit of a tussle over here. I don't know why they're kind of they're parked over there. You know what we could do? Let's try and add a little bit more service roads in there, and then maybe that'll kind of solve things for us, get them out of there. Okay, so the idea is I want to keep an eye to see that we can get some of these small planes to go out into that general direction to the large runway over there. Yeah, I was hoping we'll get some of them to go out that way. You know what I'm gonna do? So if let's try this. I want to effectively make this a one-way. Okay, set as one way into that direction. Obviously, we're not going to have the big guys in there. And now the question is, what does this mean? So they've just arrived, and then they're going out that way. Let's see what happens now. So let's see what happens. They're going to go in there, and now the idea is that they actually depart towards the other side. That's what I hope. So everybody that's parked up here will go and use the runway over there, and everybody that's parked down here will use this runway to depart. But they will all arrive using this runway. So I would be very keen on seeing that we can actually achieve a little bit more management or better management options over here if we do it this way. I'm still keeping an eye on that money, and I am seeing it go up. We obviously can't do too much more with our money at the moment. Yeah, so here we are seeing a problem. So let's pause the game. Let me quickly have a look. So FP22 can't find a runway ramp entry, but at least one runway ramp, build at least one runway ramp and make sure it operates, is set to both entry and set to both or entry only. So the issue is here, this is an entry runway, right? So it should be able to use that. I have allowed small aircraft to go into this direction, and maybe it is because this thing, so let's quickly go back in here and we say, well guys, let's make it arrival and departure, and what we'll do is we'll just set it as one way, and we'll unpause it for a second and see if it can find its way. Does not seem to want to find its way. Now there's another one that's going to be problematic. Let's try something else. Let's come in here. If I now say arrival only this way, does that make any difference? Not so much. Yeah, so I'm not sure what the exact function is of that. So if you guys know why it's doing this, so let's set it back to two-way so that now these guys can actually leave, so they'll go back into that general direction. But I would have liked them to be able to make use of that. I don't want the small flights to come in this way though. Small is allowed on this runway, but I don't want the small flights to land here. So I'm kind of still wondering whether departure only goes into that direction, and maybe at some point it'll fix itself. I don't know. Why are you? Yeah, see, this is really problematic. I'm really hoping that at some point they will be able to go into that direction. Ooh, look at the money, guys! The money is looking pretty good. I'm very tempted to maybe get another medium stand over here and see about, yeah, we'll have to see how we rejig this area. I think it's going to be important. I don't mind this too much, maybe for the small ones, but maybe what we should do is we should try and extend this guy for the mediums. Well, we can, to be honest, we can have them completely separated and have this thing run up here, and then we'll have, yeah, it completely separated. That could definitely be an option. Yeah, well, I'm taking it slow, thinking about how we can improve our airport, because we are waiting for money to come in. Ultimately, I would like to buy this one here and then expand our terminal building, and I need to build the new baggage area underneath these stands. That's some of the things that I would like to achieve. We also haven't gone upstairs yet. We're all still just on the lower level here. Okay, I think what I can do is I should be able to get another one of these in here. So let's grab that. Let's get another medium stand. We'll rotate that. We'll place it over there. That's going to be just fine. What we'll have to do, let's close it down just for now. And what I'll do is I'll run this one through there. We'll make sure to get a little bit more taxiway in there. Why I'm doing the old taxiway thing is I'm trying to save a little bit more money. So we'll get those in there, and then we'll connect with the taxiway paths up there. So now that is absolutely connected. What I would like us to do, I believe these two are not actually tied in. So what we can do is we can say, buddies, tie in over here. Are we not? Hang on. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong way around. This is what I'm after. And we grab the next one and do that. Perfect. Now this is MR1. This needs to be MR2. MR2. Enter that one right over there. So now that can work. Should be able to get that picked up. Now we would like the baggage handling to be happening over here. Might need a few more vehicles for that. We also want arrival only airside shuttle drop off over there. All of the guys are effectively dropping off over here. That's the idea. And I'm kind of wondering whether we should connect this up here. I think let's do that for now. Let's connect this guy up here. You know what? Let's not take it all the way there. Let's do it in there. And we will give it a little bit more one-way traffic here. So if you're effectively coming in here to kind of pick someone up, you can move it through there, so you don't have to go all the way around. Once you drop someone off and you want to pick up someone else over here, then that can work for you right there. There we go. And off to load some people. There we go, getting a little bit of cash coming in. Nice. Okay, now that's connected over there. We need a service car connected. So let's connect another service car somewhere over here. Let's just do that one. I don't know how they're loaded. We should rather be able to see what's going on with that. But anyway, with that in mind, we should now be able to open this one up and have even more flights come on in. That's the intention, at least. Okay, good stuff. That's going to help us out. We can obviously extend a lot more remote stands over here, and that could be something that we look at as we continue. That we try and, but yeah, this is, look at that. That's becoming a bit of a crisis over here. So I think one of the key things for us is to see if we can't maybe assign another a parking spot for these guys. We probably have run out of parking areas, and that's why they're on the road. That's probably the case here. We see that one. We can't actually see, oh, it is 20. 20 of 20, it's completely full. Let's get at least another one over here, maybe even another one over here somewhere. Okay, let's have a look. So we would like a depot. This is the depot. If we grab depot over here, I think that's good. Grab the depot over there. Let's get the flooring done. So it just looks a little bit more appropriate. So now these guys can actually come and park over here. You've lost your way. Yeah, so that's it's also a little bit of a challenge. So let's continue that and let's get them out of there. Yeah, I'll have to rejig the entire thing to see how we can do that. But now hopefully we'll have more vehicles parked here. That was a little bit of a lag. 10 spaces used over here. So I think that should help, because what happens is if you don't have enough parking spots somewhere, then these guys just kind of stay on the road back and forth, making little turns and things like that. And that does become quite a big problem as it goes. We've got enough staff. We have not got enough airside shuttle buses. We've only got the one shortage just for a minute there. Again, just for a minute there. Maybe a little bit longer than a minute. At least our new stand is operational. Well, as we continue to add more, we definitely need more vehicles. So let's grab yet another vehicle over here. Grab that one, the shuttle bus. Grab just the one. I think that's going to be okay. I've still not seen this being used. I would love to see that being used. Whether we're saying small or large, it's not really doing much for us at the moment. Nine spaces, 0 space. Oh, 9 spaces available, huh? So everybody should now have a space. So that's really where we're at. Now we're out of staff again. Again with the ramp agents? Do wonder about that. Come on, buddy. Yeah, this whole turnaround thing is really not on. Yeah, they do get stuck over here. A bit of a roundabout here would actually be quite useful. What I'm going to try and do, let's try and see if we can't fix that a little bit. We don't have a lot of space here, but the idea is that I'm going to do that. Now we've got a roundabout going. Let's just make sure that we've got our... Okay, now once these guys get all sorted out, now the roundabout should... why are you heading that way? You should not be going that way. Buddy, please. Okay. That's better. Now we've got a bit of a roundabout going on over here, and hopefully that is helping us. These guys not get blocked as much as always. Not bad. One person dropped off over there. Interesting. Okay, money. Not where I would like it really. It needs to be a little bit more. Can we see what's going on? What's happening with the flight monitor? This guy is saying what? It's got some kind of notification. Why? It's on the route. Oh, it's not arrived yet. Why is that? So this guy is going to be late because everybody else has already landed and is on time and things like that. What's happening? Still on the route. So it hasn't had a chance to land. Is that correct? That's a little awkward. Still have a few gaps in here. There are still flights available, so we should be able to fill up more flights. Wow, we're up at almost our ability now, at the top of our capacity. Bigger flights coming in. Are we missing? So this guy, right? Now we've got another, still on the route. Is it a matter of these guys? Okay, let's pause the game. I'm going to look for this guy. So this guy is scheduled to go into which slot? No idea which standard. Oh, no, SR12. So it needs to go to SR12. So let's try and find it. 387, FB387 at SR12. SR12. 387. Can I get... okay, so this is the detail that we have available here. So this guy... status is on the route, but we can't see any other problems with it though. It's not telling us that it's being delayed or it's had to go around or anything like that. Is it a matter that this guy is just getting a little bit too busy? Okay, so maybe what I should do is let's come in over here and let's just say, well, set it to two-way. So hopefully that means now we'll get some guys coming out over there. Maybe we just need to build a little bit additional taxiway to make that a feasible option. I believe this should work now. We should now see some of the small flights make use of that runway. Because this guy is clearly too busy now. The fact that we've had a few of these guys struggling to find their way here. I mean, that guy's already late. The next one as well, Edgeworth Bay. Can we see a small flight come in here? Still haven't seen any of that. Is there a setting here maybe? No, not at all. None of these things are actually saying. That's another medium flight, I believe. Yeah, this is definitely a medium flight. Waiting for this guy over here to arrive. Yeah, that's fine. Now it's getting dark. This is all two ways, right? Yeah, this is all two ways. So we should be able to get a small flight to come in there. How's that money going? Money is coming. Money is now coming. Now we're out of staff again. Janitors. Oh, that's a small flight. I think that's a small flight. No, it's not. It's a medium. Okay. Anyway, keep the mediums filled up over here. Yeah, I want to redo this whole operation because at the moment that's a bit of a disaster. We need this guy to, we need a lot of these guys to just go down straight into our massive baggage handling facility that I want to build. Now the question is, can we build something appropriate underground with the money we have available? I think that is something that we should definitely be looking at. Okay, let's quickly try it. If we go underground, try and build a little bit of terminal. How much? Okay, I want to build something pretty substantial, and we need to create a connection path, which is okay. If we do something like that, that is a lot of money. That is a lot of money. So I'll need to save a little bit more money, and then we'll be able to. Oh, We'll be able to sort it all out. Still we've got a couple of flights struggling. 387 has still not arrived. Is that a delay on the aircraft itself, or is it my did I do something wrong here? Related notification. Oh, can't land. Stand SR12 is still occupied by a previous flight. Oh, maybe that's the issue. Let's have a look. Where is SR12? Come on, SR12. What's going on with SR12? Why are you not leaving? You're waiting on baggage? Okay, well, what we're going to do is we are going to say dismiss the aircraft, please. Get this out of the way so we can clear off some of the issues that we've been having. Okay, get out of the way. Still not seeing any of the smaller flights come in. Now we're short on ramp agents again. Why is it saying 25? I am sure we had more. Let's hire a couple more ramp agents. And now what do we have shortage of here? Baggage, service cars. Wow. They're getting stuck here. This is the issue. I think the traffic is the issue more so than anything else, really. And we probably need a few more of these stands, to be completely honest. So yeah, I definitely think one of the things that we need to do, I've got a little bit of money coming on in. In the next episode, we'll start work on our underground baggage handling facility. And then we'll separate, we'll have these guys operate to this facility. And then we'll have all of these guys plus all of these guys with some direct access points into a bigger underground facility over here. I think that's going to be the intention. That will at least help things out a little bit. If we can get some of these vehicles off a little earlier, that would be quite helpful. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. At the moment, we still have a bit of flare-ups of things. Now, all of this seems to be okay. So there are some notifications that's actually coming in. A service car shuttling ramp agents to a remote stand was forced to leave a service car stop without ramp agents on board. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. I can come and have a look at some of these things. Let's try and hire a couple more ramp agents. It wasn't 25 last time around, so now it should be on 28. They wanted another janitor, so let's make it 29. Let's grab an extra janitor, one more janitor over there. We'll get a couple of baggage handling vehicles. Just the two cheap ones over here, please. Let's do that and see if that works. Service cars, maybe service cars is a thing. Another bit of a lag over there. Okay, now if we go back to the staff, we are up at 29 now, but now there's a big shortage, really a lot. Well, we spent a lot of money on something. Pause the game, let me quickly try and figure that out. I think it's fuel, supply purchases. Supply purchases, I believe we had some fuel arrive. Okay, let's grab a couple more ramp agents. 1, 2, 3. That's up to 32 now. Hopefully that helps us out. Service cars might be an issue. The traffic is definitely an issue. So I do want to see whether we can't make this whole thing look and work and feel a little bit better. Only one more space left in this depot facility. I'm also keen to try and move all of our vehicles, or some of our vehicles at least, underground. Yeah, I think that would be good if we do that. Okay, guys, I think that's where I'm going to end this episode. And not a lot has happened. We are just trying to get our funding up to a sensible point so that we can start work on the next big thing. So still slow and steady at the moment. I have tried to make a bit of an operational upgrade over here with regards to making use of this runway, but for some reason, and it's probably something silly that I've missed over here. So we are allowing small aircraft to make use of this. Takeoff mode, it is takeoff and landing. Yeah, so I'm not sure. This is general aviation should not be using this. Commercial flights only, but I would like to see the smaller planes also come in and use it. It'll be much helpful if we can do that, so that we don't have these big delays over here for this runway. So we'll see. Maybe what we do is we connect these up here as well, so that these guys can run through there, and then we just make this We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I think there's a few options here. I want to rejig what's going on over here. This is a nightmare disaster. So in the next episode, we'll try and figure some of this all out. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've liked it, please hit that like button, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.